And then you can borrow out of your paycheck and your income tax return. So I think I'm live on my YouTube now. Make sure my volume is up. All right, yeah, so I'm live. So let's get right into this. What exactly is the triple threat that I've been talking about? You will meet my partner tomorrow if you are in the Mississippi area. We will go live, do some live footage, get everything did. But what we want to do for 2020 is to offer you 20% off services, whether you're looking to get the best tax professional, I call him the king of taxes, that you need to make sure that you are getting every penny of your money back. One of the books I just reread today is Lower Your Taxes. You want to make sure that you maximize your paycheck. And the great thing about this and this collaboration is that once you get your paycheck pay raise, right? Once you get, you adjust your W-4. See, right on the bottom of this W-4, I have it circled. It's something that's called deductions. And if you all haven't yet, Google your 2020 W-4 for 2020. It's a new W-4 coming out, and it doesn't even have the allowances, right, that you're that you have the option of claiming. So for some people that they don't look at their W-4, it's certain things in their life that happens. They've gotten married, they got single, they got divorced, they've had a child, maybe one child was a dependent and they went on and now they're 21 or they making a certain amount of income and they can't claim a child as a dependent, or they can't get those child exemptions, or maybe they have someone in a family member that they're now able to claim as a dependent, right? And so there's so many adjustments that happen. So think about it, credit and taxes, right? Why they don't teach this in school, I don't know. I don't know why they don't teach this in school. I don't know why it's not in curriculum. And these are things that you have to go out on your own, and you have to be a self-seeker of learner of knowledge, because credit and taxes is coming out of your paycheck every day. You should, know or have an idea of how much you're being taxed. You should know Trump's new tax laws, what you could be losing if your tax return for last year, for example, was maybe $2,000 less than what it usually be, or if you're a person that has to pay back taxes and you're looking to lower your taxable expenses, right? Maybe you are already getting 7 or 8 allowances out of your W-4 and you're paying back, or maybe you have 2 or 3 allowances that's coming out of your W-4 and you're still paying back, and you need to pick up some additional tax deductions. So credit and taxes, we will use every day of our lives, right, until we die. They don't teach us in school, but credit and taxes we will use every day of our lives until we die. So that's the triple threat. It's the credit, the cash flow, and the tax components. And so if you get your taxes done through this, then your credit services through my funnel or through my tax professional, you can get at a 20% discount. And so that's a big deal. It's going to position you to get more maximum tax refund, going to position you to power up your paycheck, get more money out of your paycheck, and it's going to position you for a better 2020 where you're doubling up your credit, your cash flow, and your taxes, right? And so you all know I always have credit church, so I want to leave you with some type of spiritual inspiration from the #1 best-selling book on credit and finances, I believe, or the #1 best knowledgeable book about credit and finances that a lot of people, they don't tap into and they don't read. And in my opinion, it's the Bible, right? So we're going to 2020, and it's the restoration of, as Medea might say, Job's prosperity, but it's Job's prosperity. So Job 42:10, and the Lord turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. Also, the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before. Another version of the Bible said the Lord gave Job twice he doubled his possessions. I believe 2020 is a year for double double, but it's only for those people who take action, right? It's only for those people. Now, Job, in essence, prayed for his friends, but you all need to be very aware of toxic friends, right, that you may be hanging around that's preventing you from entering to double double. For those friends who telling you easy from YouTube, let me see, easy from YouTube. Let me pull up that chat. Okay, I'm sorry. It says, Happy New Year, beautiful. I got the champagne and wine on ice waiting for us to toast it up. Easy, where are you from? Oh, Georgia. You're from Georgia. Easy, I'm sorry. I'm from Mississippi. By the time I get to Georgia to toast up that wine and champagne, Easy, the new year would have come in by now. And so, I can't toast up wine and champagne with someone I don't even see your picture in your profile. So you're going to have to show me your picture. But I thank you all so much. My YouTube and Facebook family, you all have been very supportive. I'm always very open about my life and what goes on in my life, and give you my own story and tell you that anyone can be double double. Matter of fact, double cash flow, double up your credit scores, and then double yourself out of debt. How about that? Out of bad debt, because I do believe there's a such thing as good debt and bad debt. So we want to double your credit score, double your cash flow, which includes getting you maximum tax refunds or helping you not to pay back so much taxes, and powering up your paycheck, right? And with that, right, double your credit, your cash flow, and double down debt. Whether you're watching this live in a replay, I know there's maybe 3 words you have to type in, but I want you to type those 3 words in. Double down debt. I want to get you out of bad debt, right? And I do believe there's good debt. That's why I say credit is queen, because in the game of chess, right? In the game of chess, let me go get my chessboard. I hope I don't knock anything down. And some people ask me, was this my personal collection of wine? Easy. I have some Deloach wine here. We can toast it up. You want to toast that up? This the Deloach wine. Easy. We can do that from Mississippi. How about that? So I don't know. It's Deloach wine, but let me get my chessboard. Oh, you are, and I'm trying to look a little younger, I guess. I might change my shirt, but you all can't see on Facebook. I got, my daughter has me my camo style pants on. So this is my chessboard. All right, this is my chessboard. And so the king is the most powerful piece on the board, right? But the queen has the options to make the most moves, right? She can move so many different ways to protect the king on this board in the game of chess, such as the game of credit and cash flow. The queen can move diagonal, vertical, right? Well, not vertical, diagonal, horizontal, and she does all of this in the protection of her king. So I say king is cash flow is king, right? Cash flow is king. You want to maximize your cash flow. You want to use credit, which is queen, to make the many moves that you can make. There's so many ways you can use credit to leverage and to get cash flow in. For example, you can use the bank's money, other money, to get real assets, real estate. You can use that through good credit, even if you don't have the income, even if you don't have the cash flow. YouTube, give me the thumbs up. You gotta make sure you had a thumbs up. So use credit to create more cash flow in your life. Get yourself good credit. Credit also, thank you so much for the digital love. Credit also position you to get the bank's money at the lowest interest rate possible. For example, you got credit cards right now, 0% interest rate. What if you took that 0% interest rate and you invested in Forex or cryptocurrency, if that's the market that you know? Or you find, like me, my very first investment was a rental house. Thank you so much for the digital love, Mr. Beasley. A rental home From my hometown, I talk about the daycare earlier in the video, but a rental property from my hometown in Crystal Springs, Mississippi, a house for $5,000. I had no job at the time. I only had my good credit, and at that time I had a Discover card. Well, with my Discover card, what I did was I took the cash advance checks, wrote it to myself, deposited in the bank, had a $5,000 deposit the same day, same 24 hours, went to the realtor, right? Just went to the realtor, and boom, I now own a house. Told the person that I was working with, that worked with me, look, I can't afford to pay you right now. I don't have the money to pay you. I didn't even have a job. My daughter was less than a year old, right? I was newly married at the time, had good credit. He had a job, and his job was thankfully at Home Depot, so we were able to get some supplies, the paint, the wood, 2x4s, everything we needed at a discounted rate. And so got a Home Depot credit card, got his employee discount, got that on credit as well, and just told the contractor that was helping us renovate the house to even place it for sale, that hey, if we sign a contract, right? He took my creditable name. He said, I believe you're good for it. Again, that's how credit is used again. Even in the Bible, this is what the woman did in the Bible in 2 Kings. This is what the prophet told her to do. He said, use your creditable name. Go to your neighbors and borrow pots. And don't borrow a few, borrow as many as they will lend you. Well, the people know that her husband had just died. If she borrowed within the community, if she borrowed within her neighbors, I'm sure they knew her husband just died. But her name, her creditable name, and her neighbor, through her neighbors and them thinking she would get paid back or return their pots. She borrowed, used her creditable name, built a family business. Her sons were about to be sold to debt collectors, right? And what she did was flip the script through the words of a prophet. So you need to listen to me in a prophetic. If you take action, this can be your year. Look at this and I'm not saying I'm a prophet, but listen at this as a hello musclehead on IG, as a forewarning of your financial future if you take action. And so just like the woman in 2 Kings. And so she went, got the pots, used her creditable name, where her sons were about to be sold to someone else to work for bad credit. She flipped the script, used good credit, had her sons working for her in a family business, and she retired off that income based off her credit. That's why my mantra, my motto is credit is queen. And that's why I'm the queen of credit. Again, a lot of things happened 2019. Bankruptcy deleted 40 days. $70,000 of charge-offs and collections deleted off credit report. I also dispute debt collectors directly. Debt collectors, my largest debt collector debt was $13,000, I think, and $87 for a debt collector trying to collect the debt. That client was free. Right, that client was free of that debt collector, because what debt collectors do is they often, red on my head. I love that YouTube said 2020, I'm getting my credit together. Let's get it together, Red. Let's get it together. And what debt collectors often do is they buy the debt, or they purchase a portfolio or a stack of debt, right? They just buy from companies, and they buy it real cheap, and they buy a stack. But in order to make a major profit on their return, they don't want to purchase and spend that extra money on the additional required paperwork by law that they should have and must have in order to collect the debt legally from you. So how are they able to legally collect it from you? Because you don't know your rights and your laws. They have it in the small print on the bottom of the letter that they send you to collect the debt, that you have 30 days for ask for validation. And what a lot of people do or attempt to do is they request for validation from these templates. I'm sorry, I hit the wrong thing. From these templates that they receive free online, and that's not the correct validation that they should be requesting. right? And so they get these templates letters that's free online and say, hey, show me proof that you're able to collect in my state. They don't know what true validation is under the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, and those free letters online does not give them the legality and the wording and the law that they need to totally eradicate those debt. I mean, you don't owe, right? And so I still had those debt collector services. Again, you sign up for the tax services through my tax professional. He's the king of taxes. Whether you are paying back taxes, whether you have increased, you signed up with me through the W4 Wealth Training this year, and you said, Queen of Credit, you told me I get 475 tax deductions, but H&I Block that I'm going to, or Walmart that I go to get my taxes done, they don't understand those 475 tax deductions. You don't want to miss out on it. So you need to tap into, if you already signed up for the W4 Wealth Training and you already got the extra 200, 300, 400, 500, or 600 out of your paycheck, and you're going, or your cousin Kiki is doing your taxes and she don't know the 475 tax deduction. She don't know that you're supposed to get tax deduction for your utilities because you was in the business for a year. She doesn't know you're supposed to get tax write-off for your internet. She doesn't know your business mileage that you're supposed to get tax deductions for. She doesn't know that when you that if you have kids, right, that work in your business, that you can get $12,000 tax deductions for those through this business opportunity. And so if you didn't sign up for it in 2019, people, again, it's $13.95. You can't even buy a bottle of good wine or Ciroc for that, the party tonight. $13.95. It ends in 3 hours. You need to take action now. Prepare yourself for 2020. And then you want more information about the tax services, the King of Taxes with the Queen of Credit, or if you need help with debt collectors, or you need to double up your credit, people, double up those credit scores. I'm telling you, people have gotten astronomical results. People have crossed over to the 720 Credit Club in 2019. If you're not 720 or above, and this is, I do not do credit through MLM, a network marketing, or a franchise. This is all my intellectual knowledge, all of my business that God blessed me from the ground up. And it's just now my second year, and I'm making the queen moves that some people that's been 10, 12, 15 years in businesses, getting the charge offs that they can't get deleted, getting that deleted and getting it done where it's not slow and steady, right? Very slow progress is 6 months or less. And in 30 days, up to 30 days or 180 days, 1 month, 6 months, right? You are getting your maximum results. People are becoming homeowners. People are purchasing more dependable vehicles. And people are using their credit to create more cash flow, to get more cash flow. How do you sign up and what's the cost? Now for credit, what you have to do with me with credit, I have to give you a consultation. I'll leave that information once I upload this video. I have to look at all 3 of your credit reports. For example, someone messaged me today and said, I'm not good with the internet. I'm not sure if I can email you your credit report. I'm sorry, but I would not be able to work with you. You would not be a future client, because even once you get past step 1 of emailing me your credit report, and I'm looking at all 3 credit reports across the board, then you additionally have to continuous to email, and you have to be able to scan. So, if you have an iPhone or smartphone, people, you can scan directly from your phone. If you have a niece or a nephew or a grandchild or someone in college, let them help you. If you don't know how to scan from your phone, right, then go to Office Depot, go to Staples, right? Go to one of those 2 locations. I know every location has an Office Depot or Staples or some type of scanning device and say, hey, I need you to scan this to ld@fixmycreditandcash.com. But my website, good evening, Jean, good evening to you. My website is www.fixmycreditandcash.com. You can go on that website. It's a tab that says book online. You can send me a message, type in your information, Send me a quick message of what you want to get done, whether it's taxes, credit, or cash flow, and I will respond. Also, if you have emailed me a copy of your credit report, allow 3 to 5 business days. It should be set up on autoresponder, but some people with autoresponder don't check their spam mail, right? Allow 3. Now, sometimes I can get back to you before 3 to 5 business days, but 3 to 5 business days, then you can get your consultation. You're going to get a full detailed report of everything, things that you may not even be aware of, that you need to get either updated or deleted or reversed, for such as late payments. Some accounts you need to keep and some accounts you need to delete, in short. And what the additional consultation investment will cost to get that done for you is going to be a very detailed report, and it's also going to have some credit education included, so you can not only get good credit, but you can maintain and keep good credit. All of that comes with the analysis for a very, very small investment of a very small investment fee of $50. And then if you want the tax services, I'm going live tomorrow with the King of Taxes. If you sign up for that, we'll have a referral code through that. Then also you get 20% off if you need those credit services. So let's just do it, people. Let's be like Job 42:10. Let's double your prosperity in 2020. Let's be like Habakkuk 2:2 in the Bible. Let's write your vision, people. Let's start writing some things down. Some of you all need to create a vision board tonight. Some of you all need to create a vision board tonight. Let's start writing the vision down, right? Write the vision. Let's make it plain. Create you a vision board. What do you want? Let's stop your paycheck or your job cash flow from flowing this way. You get a job, you get paid, and boom, taxes hit you for 30 or 20% out of your paycheck. Let's redo your cash flow, right? Let's let you bypass that 36, because then some people like Texas might have 20% of taxes, and Florida. But in Mississippi, you not only have federal taxes, but then you have state taxes. So some people get taxed up to 32, 36% right out of their paycheck. That means for every dollar that you work for, people, you're bringing 70% home. 70 cents home, For every dollar that you're working for, you're bringing 70 cents home. And a lot of people, all they need is an additional $200 or $300 a month or $400 a month to make ends meet, so they don't have to file bankruptcy, so they don't have to be living paycheck to paycheck. Some people have more month than they do money. You need this for $13.95 off the regular price of $99. Sign up as soon as I upload this video, and that link, www.mindsetmoves.myecon.net, www.mindsetmoves.myecon.net, $13.95 until midnight. That's the New Year's special that this company has going on. This is how you get that done. So many people cash flow is like this. They get the paycheck, boom, taxes hit them, and then they have to pay for a house or rent or a car or vehicles or private schools, the utilities, the light bills. That's how they cash flow. Well, the rich and wealthy are people that's not living paycheck to paycheck. Their income flows this way. Their income flows this way. They have assets. They have people that's renting houses from them, not just paying a mortgage note. They have people that's renting. They have dividend paying stocks. They have forex. They have cryptocurrency. They have assets, and then it flows this way, and it bypasses getting taxed, right? And then it goes this way, and now they buy the house that they want to live in, and they get the vehicles that they want to drive, right? It's easy for a millionaire like Dave Ramsey to suggest that you cut up your credit cards because he's a millionaire. But I tell you, people, credit is for the poor and the middle class and the people that's living paycheck to paycheck, because there are more Americans now who earn under $50,000 a year, right? So if you don't have the income, you can still make money moves with your credit. Credit is queen. And then you can get assets. You can get assets. Most recessions is when rich people transform or transfer from being rich to being wealthy. because that's when houses go in foreclosure. And that's why you need your credit up, people. We're already in pre-recession. We already have 9,000 retail stores to close in 2019. We already have people losing jobs. The automobile industry is already, just subprime loans. We still have people that are in bad housing with adjustable rate mortgages, and it's about the bubble is about to bust. The bubble is about to bust. Every 10 years, the economy resets itself. The last one was 2008. We're well overdue, and it's going to happen, I believe, after the election in 2020, right? So you need to position yourself for better cash flow, maximize your tax refund or reduce paying back taxes, get more money out of your paycheck, sign up to get the debt collector services, and $13.95, www.moneymindsetmove.com. Learn how to adjust your W-4. Get the knowledge, because again, credit and taxes is something that you will use every day of your life until you die. Get the knowledge that you need to improve your credit and cash flow. I'm headed to church also as well. Happy 2020, Job 42:10. Double up your prosperity, Habakkuk 2:2. Get you a vision board. Put everything you want on your vision board. Enter into 2020. Get that done tomorrow. This is the Queen of Credit. Thank you all for tuning in. And my gold nails look so good when I did that on YouTube. I love my gold nails. And I'm going to sip on my Deloach wine. I don't think you all saw it. For the people that, that's Deloach wine. Hey, let's everybody be safe out there, whatever you're doing. Be safe and come home safe to your family. I'm signing off.